Aloha my friends, Kristina here, and I am so happy to share a new What I Eat in a Day vlog with you. This video is filled with a little bit of everything. It's life and everything in between. These are challenging times for so many, and I am very much a firm believer that any hard time that we're facing is truly a growth opportunity for us. That is a belief that I have cultivated, and it has given me much hope. That being said, this video focuses a lot on self-care. Why? Because I have noticed that when people get very stressed, they tend to give up their healthy eating and their exercise, and they don't pay much mind to their emotional well-being. Now, I am a firm believer that when you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or anxious, that is the most important time to focus on your health and to prioritize yourself. So today, I really want to remind, to encourage, and to inspire you to take care of yourself, because your health matters, and it's going to get you through all of the challenging days ahead. Your health is so important. And as we move through difficult times, I'm always asking myself, what can I do to support others? How can I encourage others? What can I do best? And I think what I can do best is I can be here and remind you to take care of yourself. And also, I'm hoping that I can inspire you to step into alignment, to step into your inspiration, and to step into your full embodiment of who you are, and really to show you that you can do it. I'm so happy to share that this video is in collaboration with Osea, my favorite vegan, non-toxic, and seaweed-based skincare brand. Osea has just launched their Waves of Wellness January Reset, encouraging you to practice more self-care and to take better care of your health. And also to remind you that skincare is an important part of your wellness routine. As we step into the new year, perhaps consider a new mini reset for yourself. Swap out existing skincare products with clean, cruelty-free Osea classics, like their Ocean Cleanser and their Undaria Algae Body Butter. Osea's products have been clean since 1996. They are vegan and cruelty-free, climate neutral and ocean positive, and they're a USA-based company that is mother and daughter founded. Osea's Ocean Cleanser is a facial wash that leaves your skin feeling clean and refreshed. It's a seaweed-infused gel cleanser with a pH-balanced formula that removes everything from impurities to excess oils. And their Undaria Algae Body Butter is one of my favorite skin moisturizers. It's a nutrient-rich Undaria seaweed that is whipped with shea butter and ceramicides to melt into your skin and give you ultra hydration. I'm gonna talk all about Osea later on in this video, but I have to share with you that Osea has been so gracious to offer all of you a 10% off your entire vegan skincare order using the code HEALTHYHABITS10. I've gone ahead and put that code on the screen for you, and it's linked in the description below. Now is the time to get rid of all of your old toxic products and replenish your cabinets with clean, sustainable vegan skincare from Osea. Please enjoy this discount code and check out the link below. All that being said, let's jump into today's video. Are you ready? I would love to give you all a little update on my precious Simba. For those of you who don't know, Simba is my rescue cat, who I like to say adopted me, because about 5 years ago when I moved to Hawaii, he showed up on my porch as a little kitten with a crooked tail, and I just fell in love. And we've definitely had a difficult month. You know those months where it's just one thing after another and you do the best you can? Well, Christmas Eve morning, Simba started having really low energy, and we noticed that it looked like he had a UTI. And because it was Christmas Eve morning, none of the doctor's offices were open, none of the vets were open or available. So we ended up having to do an emergency vet visit with him and discovered that he had a blocked urinary tract and he had a urinary obstruction that was basically backing up into his kidneys, and that if we didn't get him to the vet ASAP, he would have had kidney failure and he would have died. So on Christmas Eve, with Simba in a little carry-on and an IV catheter attached to him, I flew to Oahu, and it was really stressful because I was getting on the last flight of the day, because there were not many flights going to Oahu that day, and the flight attendant who was checking in people did not let me on the plane because she thought Simba was some type of a risk or something, and then of course like I didn't have the right identification or something. And so luckily there was this angel of a man there who helped me get on a flight that was going at the same time, different airline, and I ran through the airport with Simba, sobbing my eyes out, basically saying that if they hadn't let me on that plane and if I hadn't made it to Oahu that night, Simba would have died because he had a urinary obstruction and he needed vet care. I ended up spending Christmas Eve in the emergency vet with Simba, and it was definitely an emotional night for me, but I am happy to report that Simba is doing super well. As you can see, he's back home now, and I can't believe they like shaved his legs like this. And if you see, they come here baby, they shaved his back, and look what they did to poor Simba's tail. His tail is already crooked from when he adopted me or when I rescued him, but I'm happy to report that Simba's doing much better, and we are on our way to recovery. Say thank you, everybody. Coco wants to be on the camera too, and I'm happy to report that since Coco's tumor removal, he is happier and healthier than ever, and he's doing so great. Tell him you're doing great, Coco. I love my baby. Coco's getting a little big. My first meal of the day is a fresh juice, and this is approximately 34 ounces of fresh juice, and it's beets, carrots, fennel, ginger, garlic, and a little lime. And I was inspired to make this juice because this is everything that I had in my fridge. I did a nice fridge clean out this morning, and this is such a delicious juice. Beet and carrot juice are wonderful to help cleanse and support the kidneys and the liver. Ginger and garlic are wonderful for inflammation and also to help with digestion, and also they're antibacterial and anti-parasitic, and a touch of lime for extra flavor, and so much more. This is such a great juicing recipe when you want something that's a little bit more hearty to start your day. Something else I wanted to show you is a fruit that's in season right now that I have been enjoying as the most scrumptious snack. And for those of you who are familiar with this fruit, this is a rambutan. And a rambutan is in the lychee and the longan family. They're such a fun snack fruit. Let me show you how to eat them. They definitely have a funky little exterior, but they're not spiky at all. And the way that I eat it is I simply crack it open with my teeth, pull out the fruit. The fruit has a seed in it, so you basically eat the jelly around the fruit and then spit out the seed. And it's so sweet, the perfect snack. I get really sweaty after my workouts, so I like to shower immediately after. And I make sure to scrub my face and to take really good care of my skin. I have a 3-step process for my face, and I have a 3-step process for my body as well. I like to cleanse, tone, and moisturize. To start, I always like to wash or scrub my face, and I'm gonna use my Ocean Cleanser and mix it with my vitamin C enzyme polish to make the most delicious facial scrub. I cannot go a day without washing or scrubbing my face because living in this humid weather, my face breaks out so easily. So washing my face every day with Osea Scrub keeps me blemish free. Next up, toning with the Hyaluronic Sea Serum. Moisturizing with the Blemish Balm. So I just cleansed, toned, and moisturized my face. And now I'm going to cleanse and tone and moisturize my body as well. Their body scrubs are absolutely divine. Next, I'm going to use the Osea Undaria Algae Body Butter. I also like to use their hyaluronic sea serum for the body as well, but today I'm going to use their body butter. I want to show you how much I love this body butter. And as you can see here, I have one of my used ones that I've been working on. I've almost used every single bit of this body butter, and I just got a new one that looks so beautiful that I'm going to be diving into as well. I think it's important to show you my used products, because sometimes on social media you see people who use a product but you don't know if they actually use it on a daily basis. And so this is me showing you that I actually love and use this body butter, and it's one of my favorites. The other one is way too pretty to mess up right now. So I'm gonna finish the bottle that I'm almost done with. And lastly, for a final glow and moisturize, I'm using the Undaria Algae Body Oil. I really do believe that skincare is a huge part of self-care. And my hope is that you will choose to use products that are good for your body, the animals, and the planet. I hope you love these products as much as I do. Enjoy. So now I'm gonna show you around, and I'm gonna give you some updates on the property. And of course, to do this, I have to put on my trusty hat. One of the biggest updates that I have to share with you is this, where I'm standing right now and what's behind me. And I'll have to do a full property update video to share with you all the details of this project. But what I want to show you is what we've been working on for the past month. And originally, this project started because we had a storm come through and a bunch of howe bush and branches and trees fell down in this area over here. So we brought in someone to take all of this fallen wood and all of these logs and chip them and turn them into wood chips to enhance and enrich the soil. And as we were doing this, we discovered that there was so much space that could be used to plant something else. So in the process of all of this chipping, we literally accidentally cleared an extra acre of land that's behind me. So we've decided to use this space to plant more bananas. And since October, November-ish, we've planted more than 100 new banana palms. That's such a big deal, and the two varieties that I wanted to focus on were Pisang Owak and ice cream and Thai bananas, because those are my favorite. It doesn't look like much now, but you can see where the work has happened. You can see the chips, you can see some of the new peanut grass that we've planted coming in, and you can see the 100 new banana keiki that we planted. Look at all of these bananas. I have a rack right here. I have a rack right there, a rack right there, another rack behind it. Already so many beautiful and abundant bananas. Sorrel, what you doing? Yeah, that's a good boy. Oh, hey Zora, come here. So I'm excited to show you my first soursop or guanabanas growing on these trees. They're just babies. You can barely see them, but they're coming in really strong. I feel that in 3 or 4 months, I'm gonna have my first guanabana or soursop harvest. This is one. Here's another. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. This is so exciting for me. because soursop and guanabana is one of my favorite fruits. I planted these trees about 4 years ago, and so the fact that I'm about to have my first harvest now is remarkable. Look at this. This is just a baby. It won't be ready to pick for another couple of months. So these are going to be some very healthy, big, and beautiful guanabanas. Something else I am so excited to show you is my orchid trees are blooming right now. And if you come in a little closer, you can see just how magical these flowers are. Not only are they beautiful, but they're edible, and they're wonderful pollinators for bees and butterflies and more. I'm just obsessed with these trees. I planted more than 24 of these on the property, and seeing them in bloom is absolute magic. Reina and I are sitting in front of my citrus trees right now, and at this moment in time, citrus is in season, and my Washington navels, my lane late navels, my caracaras, and also some of my blood oranges and valencias are all dripping from the trees as we speak. As you can see from this tree behind me, it is loaded with fruit, and I have been making fresh citrus juice every single day from these trees. It has been absolutely divine. Citrus season is one of my favorite seasons because you can use citrus juice for pretty much anything. You can use it as a juice, you can use it in your salad dressings and other recipes. I just think citrus season is magical. Right, Reina? Right? Good girl. These are Tahitian limes. They are so good. Dinner tonight is a beautiful rainbow salad with one of my fully raw Caesar dressings. I actually have a few different variations of this. I have just added this variation into my fully raw recipe app, and essentially it's tahini. You can use any kind of nut butter that you want though, with some non-fortified nutritional yeast, herbs, a few spices, garlic, lemon juice, and a few other secret things. But it is a beautiful, delicious sauce. And in my salad, I have as many local and organic ingredients as possible. I made a bed of chopped kale, and on top I added on some finely chopped purple cabbage, red bell pepper, red onion, microgreens. These are kohlrabi microgreens. You can also add sprouts. And as a final added touch, I actually added on a carrot beet marinated slaw that I made a few days ago, and I added on top. Carrots and beets have kind of been my jam lately. In case you haven't noticed from this video already, I got a lot of carrots and beets from the farmer's market. So notice how I'm using those two different things in multiple recipes. I used carrots and beets in my juices earlier today, and also I added this marinated salad or slaw on top of my other salads. So when I mix it all together, it is so good. It adds so much extra flavor to the salad and makes it that much more enjoyable. And I can't emphasize this enough. I have over 500 raw vegan recipes on my app, and there are so many delicious dressings on my app. People are always asking me for dressing recipes because they really do make or break your salad, so you gotta give this one a try. Thank you all so much for joining me in this video today. If you have liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button because there is only more goodness to come. If you are interested in getting 10% off your entire vegan skincare order from Osea, Please use the code HEALTHYHABITS10. And I hope that you love these products as much as I do. Those links are in the description below for you. Enjoy. If you are looking for more raw vegan recipes, just like the ones I've shared with you in this video, please download my Fully Raw recipe app. It has more than 500 raw vegan recipes waiting for you to try. Not only does it have recipes, it also has a custom meal planner, a customizable shopping list, challenges that you can do on a daily basis, my favorite recommendations, my most updated videos, and so much more. My app is the go-to place for raw vegan recipes. It's available on both iTunes and Google Play, and I've included both of those download links below for you in the description. Please give it a download and enjoy. Thank you all again so much for joining me in this video. I am wishing you a peaceful and healthy evening, week, and year ahead, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Sending you all my hugs and my love. Bye.